Alright guys, so Fulu coming to you with a real quick video. This was brought to my attention this morning. So, these people have some nerve when they're the most racist people of them all. But it appears that Egypt Football Association is accusing Senegal of racism in the dramatic World Cup playoff. But I guarantee you there was no racist comment that any Senegalese player uttered whatsoever. Which we'll call it. So, they're trying to cry foul, and let's be honest, racism against black people in the Arab world is that's part of their culture. You know what I mean? So for them to accuse black people of racism is pretty stupid. You know what I mean? They need to just get over it and take their L that they lost the damn game and that they lost the penalty shootout. That's what they need to do, and they need to just keep it moving. But they said that the Senegal supporters actually attacked the team bus and damaged the team bus, but there's no proof or there's no video of that happening. At least produce some evidence that these things happen that you're accusing them of, because we don't have no video, we don't have no evidence. If you have some evidence of this happening, then I can see, okay, yeah, but they don't even have evidence, bro. So it says the Egyptian team was subjected to racism after offensive banners appeared in the stadium stands against players, specifically against Mohamed Salah, the team leader, the statement read, which has accompanied with pictures of the incidents. Okay, so what did the banners say? If the banners said F Mohamed Salah, that's not racist, bro. It's derogatory, but it's not racist. You feel me? So the crowds also terrorized the players by throwing glass and rocks at them during the warm-up process. Okay, so this is a new stadium. This is a new stadium. Obviously, I think it'll be staffed with new security and what have you. How in the hell are they gonna get away with stacking or throwing glass and throwing rocks at players during the warm-up if they're warming up on the field? It says, additionally, the Egyptian mission buses were attacked, causing their windows to break, injuring and wounding some, which was documented with photos and videos that were taken and risen with complaint. Okay, well, why didn't we hear about these incidents? Why didn't we see the videos before that? Because when the Egyptians did the same to the Algerians, and when the Algerians made the World Cup, you saw videos of and photos of the bus being attacked by rocks and things being broken. You don't say. And obviously all the Egyptian players played. So what are you talking about? What are you really getting at? Egypt said it's filing an official complaint against the Senegalese Football Association, which has not responded to CNN's request for comment. I wouldn't respond either. The Confederation of African Football referred CNN to FIFA, which organized the qualifier. World Football governing body told CNN it was in the process of analyzing official match reports. Relevant information includes the match reports be evaluated by the competent disciplinary bodies. Now, one thing I will say that happened, and I'm not gonna even cap, they did use laser pointers. They did use like laser pointers to like distract, I want to say distract Sadio Mane, basically, or not distract Egyptian players. I'm not gonna even cap. That did happen. You know, you see that crap happen, that they use laser pointers but honestly, those laser pointers shouldn't have made that much of a difference. If you're good, you're good. And a lot of times, if those laser pointer, the thing is, and I'm not making no excuse for their actions. They shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna say that they shouldn't have done this thing. Okay, that was very dumb to do it. It was very stupid to do that. You know, I'm not condoning their actions if that's what you think. Now, what I want to say is this, is that most of those laser pointers weren't in his eye, though. You know, most of those laser pointers did not enter his eye. You know, those things did not go into the eye of Mo Salah when he took the penalty. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. If they were distracting them when they took the penalty, then chances are they would have been like, my eyes, or something like that. They would have did something like that. Or they would have fell down at least and been like, oh shoot, this thing, my eyes. They would have started blinking or something, but it obviously didn't really have an effect on them. You know what I mean? So with that being said, Egyptian FA, they need to just take their L. They also need to check the unchecked racism in their own society against black people. You know, before they come at us and accuse us of racism. Like, what could we have possibly called them that would be considered racist? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what were the racist chants used that basically were considered racist? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm still confused, bro. Like, I'm really confused at like what is racist, like what was like considered racist. You feel me? It's like I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, what could they have possibly said that was racist? You know, that's what I want to know. Because it sounds like they're just crying foul because they lost. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they're crying foul because they really lost. And I want to say something else. I'm going to end this video with this. They cry racism and stuff like that, but at the same time, they're racist to their own people. And I'm going to give you an example. Nubians. And I'm talking about the real Nubians. I'm talking about like the Nubians from Upper Egypt who are not ethnically mixed with like Arab, Turk, and all that stuff. Talking about Nubians, real Nubians. They get the worst things from Egyptians, because the thing is, in Nubia, like in Upper Egypt, you know, that dam in that Aswan, I think it's like Aswan River or something like that, like Aswan Dam. I think that's very valuable to the Egyptian elite. And so, you know, they have displaced a lot of Nubians and things like that in order to get the benefits of those places. So my thing is this, like, you're crying racism, but you guys got that, you guys treat your own indigenous people racist. So it's like, you know, there's really no basis to what they're saying. I'm just being honest. There's really no basis to their words, because I mean, there's no, they're not even giving, the thing is, they're not even giving what was said. They're not even giving what was said. You know, they're not even saying racist chants. How is a banner that says F a certain player a racist chant? It's not a racist chant, man. Or it's not racism. It's based off of just your dislike for that person. Like, dislike for that player. So how is it racism? Like, it's funny because, and here's the thing. It's funny because in an Egyptian game, when they were playing, I think it was like a local game, and there was like a Nubian player. The Egyptian people gave him racist abuse. So it's like, yo, just shut up. You know, you guys shouldn't be pointing fingers, because I got about like 5 that I can point back at you, you know. But anyhow, man, that's all I got for now. Foolish signing out. Leave your thoughts. Unja. One thing that was just brought to my attention from a relative of mine who's in Senegal right now is that with those laser pointers, they weren't just pointed at Egyptian players. As a matter of fact, it was a response to laser pointers being pointed at Senegalese players. You know what I mean? And the thing is like, honestly, what would Senegalese have to gain by pointing laser pointers at Senegalese players? What do they have to gain in that regards? It's actually a response that was made from the fact that they were being pointed at their own players. Okay, so there was, and there, now granted, there were Egyptians in that stadium, so I believe that, you know, they were pointing laser pointers at Senegalese players, and then we just fought fire with fire, and they're mad at that.